What's going on, people? Good morning. How are you? Wherever you are. Yes. I'm gonna talk about this because I was gonna talk about it yesterday. But yesterday I was doing more important things. Yesterday I was spending time with my little one, and this came across. And big shout out to the OG who reached out to me and wanted to know what I thought about it. I had saw it. Willie T reached out, said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And I said, "It's ridiculous." So I want to talk about this. Ben Sulayem has already said many of things that would give you some insight to how he feels about women and women rights, likely how he feels about the respect of women or the level that a woman could hold in his life. We've seen this. Ben is now saying things that would, Kenny, what's up, brother? First in the live chat. Ben is now saying things that would also confirm and give you insight to how he feels about people that look like me. And you might be saying, Wolfpack, what are you talking about? He didn't say the N-word. He didn't say slave. No. But if I were to ask you to say the first ethnic group of people that may come to mind by listing out certain genres of music, you're not wrong for that first thought. You're wrong if you think beyond that first thought that that's the only group of ethnic people that create this type of music. Like literally, if somebody asks me about rock music, I ain't gonna lie, I think Jimi Hendrix. You ask about reggae, you're gonna think black people. You ask about rap, you're gonna think black people. You ask about R&B, kind of mixed, right? You think about alternative music, you're gonna think white people, right? This is just true, and nothing's wrong with that. Extract second in the live chat on Podium. Nothing's wrong with that because these are things that tend to be the majority. But if you think that an ethnic group of people are the only people that create rap music, you're wrong. If you think that white people are only people that create rock music, you're wrong. If you think that black people and only white people create R&B music, you're wrong. This is where you start going wrong. So for Ben to say, matter of fact, let's just look at what, and this is also what I want you to do. This is also what I want y'all to do, okay? I want you to do this. Because Ben is talking about rappers. I have a rap song. It's on YouTube. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. I want you to go to that rap song. The link is in the description. And I want you to count up. I want you to count up. The links are in the description. I want you to count up how many times I use the F word, how many times I use the N word. Okay? Because Ben is saying that these drivers are not rappers. And this is a negative comp that he's using. So I want you to go to that rap song. It's in the links. They're in the description. Count up how many times I say the F word. Count up how many times I say the N word. Wolfpack Performance, Flex Up Single, iTunes, Spotify, even YouTube Music. I want you to do that. Okay, so now let's go to Ben talking about this situation. All right, let's go to this because this is crazy. Here it is right here. All right. He says, while swear words, well, he doesn't say this, but this is part of the report. I think this is Motorsports News. Big shout out. While swear words are bleeped out on the official TV feed, the growing frequency of such outbursts has become a cause of concern for motorsports racing governing body. In an exclusive interview with motorsports.com, FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem has revealed he is making moves to try to change the tone of the content that is aired to fans. He says the drivers themselves have a certain responsibility to monitor what they are saying before adding that a request has been put into the FOM to limit the communication of bad language. This is where this has been. In the purple, this has been. I mean, we have to differentiate between our sport, motorsport, and rap music, Ben says. Wait, first of all, okay, you were on the right path, first of all. we have to differentiate ourselves between our sport and motorsports. Bro, you can't separate yourself from motorsport. You're in the category of motorsports. You can't separate yourself from motorsport. That's why you're already looking crazy. You're in motorsports. It's just that Formula One is the pinnacle of motorsports. NASCAR, IndyCar, MotoGP, you're all lumped in motorsport. See, this is where sometimes you can tell where people are about to say some stupid crap because they use a comp that doesn't make sense for you to use. It would have been a difference that we got to put a difference between ourselves and NASCAR, or a difference between ourselves and monster truck driving. These are motorsports that you can use maybe, but rap music is not a motorsport. And if I'm not mistaken, two of your teams have directly had not only relationships, but collaborations with rap artists going into the season. You had Steak Sauber F1, which is doing horrible right now, use Drake as their voiceover. You had Red Bull, which is your baby team. Red Bull is your baby team. You coddle them. You move over Max Verstappen. You try to make sure they don't get penalized like they should. They didn't really get what they should have gotten, the cost cap. You cheated for them. Your baby team brought in Pusha T to do an entire cipher for themselves. So you got to be careful about talking about we're not rappers. That's something you shouldn't have said. And I'm going to tell you all right now, when somebody says something like that, they're letting you know how they feel about a certain ethnic group of people because they use it in a negative tone. It would be similar to somebody saying, what do you think we are? White trash? What do you think we are? Trailer park trash? You know what they're saying. They're saying that economy-wise, white people that live in a trailer park that are white trash, we don't want to be like them. Rappers, what do you think we are? Rappers, matter of fact, didn't Yuri Vips use the N-word? So really what you're saying is we're not like black people. We're not like black people. That's what you're saying. That would just be just as bad as you said, what do you think we eat tacos? What do you think we roll around in lowriders and we're like beaners? That's basically what you're using negative connotations to show that we're not like them. And this is not a Kendrick Lamar situation. They not like us type situation. So what Ben has just showed you is what he thinks about not only a certain group of people, but what he thinks about rappers, and he's probably black people. So as we get back into this, here we go. Ben continuing on, and rap music. We're not rappers, you know. By the way, for you to keep saying, you know, I could go into a whole thing about that. You know, they say the F word how many times per minute? We are not on that. That's them and we are us. How did we go from motorsports to comparing yourself to rap music and then going from that's them and we are not that, we are us? I don't know if you listen to Kendrick Lamar tracks or not, bro, because you almost sound like you listen to Not Like Us, which is a bomb track, killed Drake in the rap battle. If you don't think Drake got murdered in that, you're crazy. He got killed in that rap battle. But Ben is telling you, what else do you say in closed doors, Ben? What else do you say in closed doors? And I'm telling you all right now, go to the song, because Ben is saying he's not like rappers. I've made a few rap songs. I want you to count up how many times I say the F word, how many times I say the N word. You can reach this, links in the description, on YouTube, on iTunes, and then you see if Ben's right. Am I saying that rappers don't say the F word? No. Am I saying that rappers don't use other words? No. Rock stars use the F word and worse. R&B Artists use the F word in a very, sensual way, but it's still the F word. But you're not in music, Ben. You're in motorsports. So don't go out here comparing yourself to rappers when you're not in the rap industry. You're in motorsports. You could have said NASCAR. You could have said Muscle. You could have said MotoGP. You could have said something else. But what happened in your brain is this. When you think something negative, when you think something negative about a person or a group of people, you think black people. That's what you're telling me. You think black people. But let me explain something to you, Ben. Let me show you something about yourself and your Formula One brand within motorsports, because you're not separating yourself from motorsports, bro. That's not how it works. But let's look at something, Ben. Let's check something out. Because this didn't come off a rap song. This, what I'm about to show you, and I've showed you all before, comes from your driver. Matter of fact, your golden boy driver. G5MDS says, someone tell Ben it's too late. They use rappers for marketing, and what you consume will consume you. Bam. So it's okay. It's okay. G5, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, brother. Because before I go into my examples, let me say this. So it's okay when you want to try to ingratiate yourself with black community in America, you want to bring in rappers to say, hey, we cool too. We work with these guys. You all should come and give us your money. But now you want to turn around and something negative is happening within your motorsport of Formula One, and you want to use rappers as a negative comp to then say, we're not like rappers. We're better than that. What the hell are you doing? You know what you're doing? You're showing us who you really are. You're showing me that probably behind closed doors, you're calling me and people that look like me a nigger. That's what you're showing me. That is exactly what you are showing me. Behind closed doors, I could only imagine other words that you use to describe people of color in those conversations is probably the nigger word, because Yuri Vips used it like he was okay. That's what you're showing me. But let me show you something else, Ben. Let me show you something else about your motorsport of Formula One, because this is not from a rapper. This is from your golden boy driver. Max Verstappen, right there. What is this effing guy blind? What the F is wrong with him? Jesus Christ. Ben, let me tell you something. Bro, that didn't even take 1 minute. That was less than 5 seconds and he said it twice. I know rap songs that don't say the F word that many times in 5 seconds. I'm just telling you. And Ben, if you think I'm lying to you, like I said, go listen to the rap song. Go listen to my rap song, Flex Up on YouTube, on iTunes. You count up how many times I say the F word and see if it's that many times as Max Verstappen said it. I know some rap songs, they don't even cuss. They don't even cuss. Yo, I'm telling you right now, Ben, you look crazy. You look ultimately crazy. Matter of fact, it's not even, and you know what else? You're talking about you're not like rappers or like black people. Dude, Max Verstappen goes down here again and says he's his lap. He's effed his lap. I'm trying to prepare my lap, and he just effed my lap by opening DRS and staying on normal line. It's not respect, but it doesn't matter. So right here we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a matter of 4 F words, an accumulative of 4 F words, probably in a span of 10 seconds. You haven't even reached a minute yet. Let me tell you something. The problem, and don't use rappers, it's your drivers. It's you. It ain't got shit to do with rap music. Nothing to do with rap music. Some of your drivers don't listen to rap music, and they still dropping F-bombs. So what does it got to do with rap? Matter of fact, wasn't it Christian Horner? Was it not Christian Horner who you have on Drive to Survive while Lewis Hamilton was up on the podium, said he wished he would shut the F up? That's not a driver. That's a team principal in which you've allowed to get away with so much is ridiculous. Max Verstappen probably drops the F-bomb in his radio more than any other driver. But you're up here trying to comp yourself to rappers. Why? Because that's what you think about people that look like Pusha T and look like me and look like you all. But yet and still, you still come over here wanting the money, wanting us to pay for these high-priced ass tickets in America, want us to pay for the high-priced ass merchandise, want us to pay for the high-priced ass food, but yet, when your mind, you think that we're less than dirt, probably less than 3/5 of a man. If you don't know your history, look that up, because they only made that for financial gains within tax purposes. They decided to say that black people actually were 3/5 of a man only for a financial economical status situation. Not willing to say black people are human beings because they're human beings, but you know what? These slaves, these people that we beat, we rape, we sell, we murder, we hang, we lynch, we drag on the back of trucks, we kill and choke out. I'm only willing to say that you're somewhat a human so I can claim you for insurance purposes or tax benefits. Ben, you're in a group of people like that. That's you. That is you. That is you. And you know what? It's crazy that this happens. It's crazy that this happens. And you know what? People always want to get mad, but guess what? Facts are facts. Facts are facts. What is this and guy blind? F that. And people get mad about facts. Don't get mad about facts. You know it's true. You know it's true. While Ben is clean to use any comp he wants, he used rappers. I'm just showing you an example. Ben is not rap music. It's your drivers. It's you. It's you. That's what I'm saying. It's clearly you and your sport. People use the F word and they not rappers. People use the F word a lot and they not rappers. Some of them not even in the music industry. But I'm telling y'all this. Ben used a comp in which he thought was negative, trash in his mind, and he decided to use rappers. Because you know what? That's what he thinks about rap music and are people who make rap music. So if I'm not mistaken, Ben, Riri don't need to be at the Formula One races. A$AP Rocky don't need to be at the Formula One races. Meg Thee Stallion don't need to be at the Formula One races. will.i.am, who did a song with Lil Wayne for Formula One. Matter of fact, you just had will.i.am and Lil Wayne made a song for Formula One. Y'all was bumping that up. They don't need to be at Formula One races. Pusha T, don't need John Legend. Don't none of these people need to be at your races if this is how you think about people that look like me to make this music. Don't invite, don't highlight, but you want to put the camera on their likeness to gain motivation, to gain momentum, and gain dollars for your Formula One, which is in motorsports. You okay for that. But really in your mind, you think we trash, think we lesser than. That's how you showed how you think about people. You showed your true colors. You showed just a hint, a wrinkle of the insight of your thought process about what you think about black people. That's what you've done. And it's crazy. It's crazy. All day long, it's crazy. And I'm going to tell you like this. People love to come here. Rats and roaches in the comment section love to come here. They love to come here all the damn time. I see them all the time. It's funny. They could go anywhere else, but they come here. You won't know why, because they really attracted to the channel. They really low-key love the channel. Why spend your time and your energy coming anywhere else? You go anywhere else. You can go to any other channel, watch YouTube, watch the news, but you come here because you rats and you roaches love it, because I put out the little crumbs for your little punk asses. Just calling it like it is. But yeah, here it is, Ben doing what he do. Ben doing what he does. So yeah, people will show you about themselves, all right? Now, like I said, Ben, I'm putting Ben to the test. You just saw Max Verstappen said about 4 F words within probably 10 seconds. Go to this rap song. It's my rap song on YouTube or iTunes or Spotify, whatever you got. And this rap song is over probably 2.5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. And I want you to count the F words in this song. And you tell me that I drop as many F words as Max Verstappen dropped in his radio message that I will show you right here. He got 4 F words within about probably 10 seconds of this radio message. And I want you to tell me that I dropped that many F words within 10 seconds. Ben, I listened to more than a few rap songs before I decided to come on here last night and this morning. And yeah, I found some rap songs where the F word was in the hook. They gonna say it multiple times, it's in the hook. I found a lot of rap songs where they didn't say the F word at all. So don't get outside of yourself. Don't go outside of your sport. Don't go outside of your genre into another one to try to use a negative comp. You don't need to go far. All you need to go is down to the Red Bull garage, get down to the Red Bull Junior garage, maybe even down to Aston Martin. Now, I don't think I've often ever heard Lewis Hamilton use the F word, and I'm not saying that he hadn't, but it's so seldom that you probably don't recall it. I'm just saying, matter of fact, Red Bull, just say Red Bull team altogether, they gonna have it. Who else? Oh, Gunther Steiner. He said, fuck, slam my door right on DTS. Gunther Steiner. So Haas, you don't have to go far. You don't. All you need to do, don't go to rap music, go to one of your garages. That's where your problem is, and that's where you are. So evidently, if you're saying that, then maybe you are like that. But you use it as a negative, Ben, and you look crazy. So you showed us what you think about women and their ability to have their own rights, do what they choose to do. You showed that you think less of women, especially competing in motorsports. And now you showed that you think less of black people. Rappers. I'll say rappers. Rappers. Because all rappers not black, but I'm sure Ben thinks that. I'm sure if you ask Ben and you put up an image of me, put up an image of a white person, put up an image of a Mexican person, put up an image of what? That's enough. Or Asian person, and say, which one of these people do you think is a rapper? Ben gonna point to my ass. That's a rapper right there. He say the F word probably 1,000 times a minute. Him, that guy right there. That's what Ben gonna do. I'm guilty as charged just because I'm black. I'm probably a rapper. He's like, that dude right there. He's right. But while somebody else got a song that's not rap music, said F word 20 times, just going crazy in goth ways, they okay. They all right. Man, Ben, bro, I hope you fall off motorsports and they get rid of your ass in the FI, because really you're not doing a good job. You were too busy, drunk on stage, trying to tell Christian Horner what you thought about him and their whole situation because he kind of did you sideways. You're too busy trying to put your face and your likeness out here because you don't want to be forgotten. You're too busy trying to cover up certain things here and there. Ben, let me tell you something. You need to work on just Formula One. Don't worry about rap. Don't worry about anything else. Work on Formula One and work on yourself. Work on yourself. Because I don't know who your PR agent is. I don't know who your publicist is, but they not doing their job because evidently they haven't trained you or practiced or coached you enough to not say dumb crap like this. And you know what? I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't, because it just gives us an opportunity to see the real you. That's what I got to say about this situation. You get no pass from me on this, Ben. Your man right here, right there was talking about Lewis Hamilton, shut the F up. Don't go far from your own backyard. Sweep around your own front door, because there's enough trash and dirt there for you to have a good time cleaning up. Crazy, man. Crazy. Dave Quattro, Marciano, big shout out to the fan pulling up in the chat. Who else we got in there? Dave, 083, what's up to you, big bro? Matthew Gubbins, what's up to you? So the first people in the live chat, we got Kenny, X-Trax, and Dave make the podium for first, second, and third. Big shout out to you all. Big shout out to everybody else chiming in. Big shout out to you haters chiming in, because y'all love it. And And I will see you all soon. We're going into Singapore. We're going to see what happens there. Might be another race. Max Verstappen is not on podium. Can McLaren pick it up, do what they got to do? Will Williams Racing be another team of the weekend? I'm trying to see all this stuff happen. Will Ferrari show us that they are actually on pace to improve themselves toward the end of the season, going into next season? There's a lot of stuff going on right now before we even get to 2025. It's crazy nice. So I'll see y'all this weekend. You know we're going to try to be live for qualifying. You know we're going to be here talking about some free practice stuff, and we're definitely going to be here for finale lap, F1 Live post-race event on Sunday. Watch out for the links. Peace and love. And I just got to say this, Ben, boy, you look crazy out here. Wolfpack out. Peace.